Hey guys, it's Hagg. Going to be showing you a Banjo-Kazooie 100% beginner's tutorial. And to start off, we've set up our FFM from our FFM file, and we're going to start our run on the third file over here. And as soon as we enter Mumbo's Mountain, we will have all the movesets that we have transferred over from our Furnace Fun file. And you're going to have to set that up before you start this run. So you're going to have to set up an FFM file, set up FFM, and then we're going to start the run on the third file. So we're going to erase the game, we're going to press A, and then as soon as the screen fades out, we're going to hold start. We're just going to walk down left, activate bottles. We're going to hold LR and B to skip this text and hold A to make this text go faster. Press B and skip the text, and we're going to have all the movesets for Spiral Mountain, all the basic moves. So before we start, I'm going to go over the basic moves. So if you press A and A again, you can flutter. You can hold the flutter as long as you want, like that. If you press A and B, you have a rat-a-tat-rap, which we'll call peck for short. If you hold Z and press A, you'll backflip. This is like basically your way of getting up to high places. You can jump like this, and if you holding on the stick and pressing B, you will roll like that. So right now, since we don't have Talon Trot, our fastest way to move in this game is to roll. So you want to be able to maximize the amount of rolls you have. So you see, if I'm just spamming B like this to roll, there's a big pause before you can roll again. So to get around this, we roll, flutter, roll, flutter, roll, flutter, roll, flutter. And that basically allows us to roll as much as possible, because rolling is the fastest movement. And we're going to be doing that basically until we enter Mumbo's Mountain, because then we'll have Talon Trot and we won't have to do this anymore. So if we're starting off, we're just going to be whoops. So we're going to be past here, we're going to be rolling, fluttering, rolling and fluttering, rolling and fluttering, rolling and fluttering. And to cancel the flutter, like we're canceling the roll with a flutter like that, we're just double tapping A. So we're rolling, double tap A, roll, double tap A, roll, double tap A. We're going to get to this wall over here. You can see how there's like a line here. So on this end of the line, we can face the wall and just backflip straight up. It's a little bit finicky. If you don't get it the first try, just try it again, you'll get it eventually, just like that. Sometimes it could fail like that. We're going to jump over the fence, roll, and peck this guy for a honeycomb. Again, we're going to roll, flutter, flutter. We're going to come next to this boulder, we're going to beak barge straight up left, and again, for this guy, we're going to walk a little bit, there's like a dark circle, we're going to walk a little bit to the left of this circle, straight left, beak barge. We're going to walk, there's like this dark circle, and then there's the boulder. You want to be like halfway between the two, and then down left. We're going to go over here, and then we're going to roll into the water. And now swimming is there's a very important way that you want to swim in this game. I'm going to show you guys. So you press B to dive, and you swimming with B. I'm holding straight left on the joystick right now. Yeah, see how I'm not, and like see how slow it is to turn in this game? So you want to be holding R when you're turning. So now I'm going to hold R, and now see how fast you can turn? So you need to be holding R to do sharp turns. So you're always going to want to hold R underwater. Otherwise, you're going to be turning slowly like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold R to just get in here, get the honeycomb. Holding R to go around the corner. We're going to rise, flutter over the water, and then over the gap like this. And now we can go onto this stump, and we can peck across like this to get to the honeycomb, or from over here, you can just roll, flutter, and then peck up here. Either way works. You can do a double roll off that stump. Just make your way over here. Be careful not to press B too close to bottles, or you'll activate him. So you want to kind of roll before the bottles mole. You can backflip up here, jump again for the honeycomb. And you can just kind of peck across here like that. the last honeycomb, big jump, peck, and then kind of swim all the way over here. So we surface and then we can roll again. Do a straight line, basically like this, all the way to this corner, roll, and we can just flutter over here to the bridge. Gonna want to backflip up here. We're gonna make our way all the way over to this corner, and we're gonna try, if we step on top of this mountain, we will activate bottles, but if we do a specific backflip right on this end of the hill, basically on this corner, we can skip activating bottles, smash the stick, and then flutter over here. See if we, let's say we missed the bridge, and we landed right here, you would activate bottles like that. That's why we want to jump over him. Skip that. And we're just gonna go up the bridge like this, enter Gruntilda's lair. From here, we're just gonna roll to the left, and I like to, as I'm coming up onto this first platform, I skip the grunty text, and then get the jiggy, and then skip the jiggy text. And from here, we can do a double roll straight down like that. And just follow all the way to where we open up Mumbo's Mountain. Just try to land in the center of the pad, skip the text, and press A to put the puzzle piece in. Now that we entered Mumbo's Mountain, the Furnace Fun Moves glitch is activated, so we basically have all the main moves now. We can enter Talon Shot and just keep jumping in Talon Shot, and that's the fastest method of movement from now on in the game. Basically, you just need to get these notes, come up here, ground pound, the mud hut, and enter Ticker's Tower. Now, we abuse the slope timer in this game, so the fastest way to do this is to just go in Talon Shot and just make your way up like this, but for a beginner, you're not going to want to do that. Basically, when you enter this room, you're just going to want to jump, exit Talon Shot, you're going to want to backflip up here, bear punch near where the token is, and you're going to want to jump away like this. So you gotta jump away to keep your shadow off the slope and back onto the ground. Just keep going away and back on and away and back on and away and back on. And that's the easiest way to get up here. You're gonna backflip up, bear punch away, and make your way up here. You can kill this enemy if you have to. And just make your way all the way up like this. And enter Talon Shot and then go through the loading zone. And we can just jump up, right, up, and then left like this. Skip the jiggy text, and there's gonna be another text box afterwards that we need to skip. Then we're just gonna roll down. Flutter. Get this jiggy. And it's faster to peck jiggies if you're in Talon Shot, because it just cancels the Talon Shot animation faster. And just follow these notes. We don't need to touch the camera, we can go straight left from the Jinjo. Just go all the way along this mountain, you get all the notes, you get the Jinjo. You need to go on the pad, and when he throws the orange, you jump to the next pad, and he throws the orange, jump to the tree, get the orange, roll, flutter, all the way to Chimpy. Skip the text, and then skip the next text as well. The jiggy should land right on top of us now. So from here, we're gonna enter Talon Shot, go up left, cancel Talon Shot, enter Talon Shot again, and press B to talk to bottles. Skip 2 text boxes, go straight left and up here. You're gonna shoot Conga, skip the text, shoot Conga again, enter Talon Shot, go straight right, go up here, get the token, walk to this corner, zoom in, make Conga about a little bit to the left or to the right of the center of the screen, and then shoot an egg, and that should work. Jump up to the next platform. Then we just roll, flutter, and ground pound the witch switch. And then if you hold down, left, and roll, we'll grab this jiggy. Go on this pad, walk forward, and this jiggy will bounce onto us where we are standing. Just get back into Talon Trot. And I like to zoom out the camera and hold R to put the camera behind me like this. Just make our way back up the mountain. Basically right now we're just finishing the rest of this stuff now that we have eggs learned. Get the Mumbo token and backflip up to the jiggy. Now we want to... Basically we're just going to want to walk down and enter Talon Trot as we're sliding down, so something like this, and then enter Mumbo's hut. And then carefully get these notes without waking up Mumbo, and then leaving. And then this part's based on a cycle, so basically you're just gonna have to see what works for you best. You're just gonna have to shoot all the eggs into him. Sometimes that happens. You wanna jump on the last one, ground pound. Get the honeycomb. We're gonna enter Talon Trot, get some of the last notes. Basically, we're just finishing up Mumbo's Mountain. There's just one more jiggy left, and I'm gonna have to explain that in a second. So we're gonna jump over here, jump to this honeycomb, and from the honeycomb, we're gonna do a quick dive into the water. So basically, we're just gonna jump onto the slope of the mountain, slide off from Talon Trot, and let go of the Z button before you hit the water, and that will plummet you to the ground, bottom of the water. So you're gonna slide, let go of Z, and then dive. Hold R to quickly get these notes. I'm gonna jump off with that jiggy. Skip the dance animation. We try to skip most of the final dance animations. It's because they're like 8 seconds long. We can skip them whenever we can. You want to cancel Talon Trot before you exit the pad. So you want to cancel Talon Trot and then like, peck to the pad basically. Skip this text. You're going to want to backflip up here, roll, flutter away, roll, backflip, and then ground pound to get this jiggy, just like that. Then we can slide down and enter Talon Trot. And that's basically the easy way to get up there. We just spam our way up here, peck the note door. So during this tutorial, we're going to be talking to 2 Brentildas. So this is the first one. We're just going to jump over here, skip this text, talk to Brentilda. So you can skip Brentilda with B, so you want to, or sorry, the first one is LR and B. Next one, we're going to try to see what the answer is. So you're going to hold A, and then when you see what the answer is moldy, you're going to press B to skip. And next one's engine, press B to skip. And then which is warehouse, press B to skip. And it's going to take some time to get used to, but you're going to want to talk to Brentilda when you're starting out with the game to make it easier. We're gonna go over and open up Linker's Cavern. Basically press A again, skip the text, and then press Z to fill in the remaining. Then we're gonna go straight down to get to the Trove Cove. Do a series of little jumps and talon shot, just a little bit faster than backflipping inside the level. You're just gonna walk down left, enter talon shot, get these notes, jump off, hold up, dive, and get this Jinjo. I like to hold R to center this camera, peck up here, left C, and then zoom out the camera, walk for these notes, and enter talon shot, and then jump in this loading zone. Now we're gonna be holding R and straight down right to quickly surface and flutter away across the water here. Get these notes, grab some feathers, and then talk to Bottles and skip 2 of his text boxes. Come down here, get the token, ground pound, and then we're gonna try to enter talon shot as we're falling into this hole, and then we're gonna try to quick dive down off the box into the water. So basically you're gonna hit the box, you're gonna slide, and you're gonna let go of Z. Do a quick dive. Slide, let go of Z, quick dive, land on that gold. Do a sharp turn here to get this token as well. And then jumping ground pound to lead, roll to the left, walk towards Blubber, give him this gold. Kind of stand in this spot so the Jiggy falls every time. Go up here, get these notes, you can get the remainder of the feathers here to be safe. Jump down with this Jinjo. So this is the first of several flight sections in this level. I'm gonna simplify all of them, so it's actually not that bad. If you learn the setups, like if you just count the flaps and practice it, you guys will do fine, I believe in you. Just gonna press A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, press A on the note. And we're gonna go towards lock up Jiggy, we're gonna lower ourselves, grab the Jiggy without landing, and then Beak Bomb and spam B to peck, and then hit this X. Enter talon shot and jump down, and then flutter to get these notes. Basically we're just gonna hit right C twice on this ledge, jump down to this box, jump about over here. Just kind of center the camera to make this easier, because these are a little bit tricky. And then go up here, get all the notes on the railing. Get in here, get the 2 tokens without it closing again. And this third one, you kind of want to zoom in the camera to reduce lag. And then you're going to want to jump up here, slide, let go of Z, and do a quick dive, just like that. Now, there's going to be 3 notes that we need to get down here, so you want to jump down here, and then from here, if we move forward, the crab is going to screw up all the notes here. So what you want to do is quickly just jump to the second note, then walk to the first, and then jump to the third, like that. And the crab will never hit you if you do that. So I'm gonna hit this X, roll. You want to spam B to Beak Bomb as early as possible, kind of over here, and you can just kind of hold down to lower yourself carefully. Obviously, you can do this faster, but just want to be safe. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Beak Bomb. And then hold up. You should lower right onto the Jiggy. That. These notes fall down, flutter, and then ground pound. Make sure you don't take damage there. Enter talon shot, drop down here. Get these notes. Now you want to jump down here, hold R to center this camera, and zoom out. Jump to where this Jinjo is. With the camera centered like this, you want to go big jump up right, and then when you hit the mountain, you spam A to flutter like that. You want to roll over here and enter talon shot off the edge to do a quick dive. Grab that honeycomb. Now we're going to do nipper skip. So basically we're just As soon as we reach the sand, we're just gonna do a big roll and then backflip up here, hit hit left C twice, walk over here, enter Talon Trot, drop down, press B to skip the text, jump in, press B, and we're gonna go AB peck, AB peck, and that's it. Skip his text, and then enter loading zone. Now, depending on how much health we have here, since we have 3, we're pretty safe to just go at the Jiggy. Even though we got bad luck, like, we can easily flutter away and we'll have 2 health, which is perfectly fine for this section. But if you have less than 3 health, you might want to kill the crabs just to be safe, because they're kind of random where they're going to be. Now we're just going to go over here for this jump pad, extend it all the way over here and flutter up. Hit these notes, jump over the gap, jump over to the 3rd note, hit the X. We want to have the camera centered so that this pathway is like vertical. We want to get all 3 notes. I'm going to walk over here and jump to this tree, hit left C, and the camera should be centered like this. When I get this note, jump peck, walk over to this little spot right here and do 3 eggs straight down and then jump over here. And that should put them into leaky. Get all 3 notes. Hit the X. And then this is the 3rd flying section. This one's kind of tricky, but I'm going to kind of simplify it. So basically, flight pad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit A to get the token. Hold straight up. Hit these notes. Kind of go over here and just peek bomb over here. Hit this honeycomb, hit A twice, and peek bomb to the left of this alcove. And then lower yourself onto the Jiggy and land. And that should have skipped the animation, but sometimes you land a little bit before you actually hit it. So basically you want to land from flight to skip the animation. You want to enter Talon Trot, zoom out the camera, and then kind of you want to jump down to the jump pad with the 3 feathers. You want to jump down like this, and then jump and peck over to the Jinjo and get the Jiggy. And you just want to get up here, get this note, kill the crab, hopefully and the X at the same time. Sometimes it doesn't work out like that. You can just kill the crab if he's in your way. Get these notes, jump to the tree. Sometimes you slide off, you just gotta be careful. So now with this, there's a trick to this X. So basically, you want to watch very closely where I ground pound the X. I'm basically canceling Talon Shot on the bottom left-hand corner and doing a big jump before I ground pound. So something like this. In this spot, that should work. Then shoot an egg upright and then walk into the Jiggy. And to be safe, we're gonna grab this health so that we have 3 health here. We're gonna walk to this lower part and then jump. Just like that. Same with this, you wanna jump to this, there's like a lower part right here that you can see. How this goes lower. You wanna jump from the lower part across. It's a little bit finicky, so if you have to, you can just peck over. You can make it across without pecking, just like that. Now we're gonna spell Banjo-Kazooie in the sandcastle. Just jump and peck, cancel Talon Shot, and then do them in this order. What we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to grab the Jiggy and land on the crab and die while grabbing the Jiggy, and that will death warp us and grab the Jiggy at the same time. So we're gonna try to do this an easy way. Sometimes it doesn't work just because the crab spot is bad, but you can almost always get it consistent if you roll the crab over, so we're gonna try to do that. We're gonna take a damage, we're gonna roll the crab over like this, take another damage, jump up, ground pound, and then die like that. And then press B to skip this text. You don't need to do L, R, and B for the grunty text like that. And then leave the level. Hold down right in Talon Shot and you'll fly out like that. Backflip up here, and get feathers. Basically, if you have 15 or more feathers here, you're fine. We grabbed a lot of extra just in case, though. Jump down, and then leave the TTC area. Basically, we're just gonna activate a cauldron before we go to Thinker's Cavern. So we're just gonna go in here. Try to avoid this red guy, he can sometimes be in the way. Activate the cauldron, skip his text, get this Mumbo token. Jump out like this, leave. We're gonna flutter out, flutter up here, backflip, and then just spam A to flutter like that. And then we're gonna roll down left and hit this switch like this, basically. Enter Talon Trot, and this, you can kind of be careful and fix the camera here. So what we're gonna do is, as soon as we enter level, we're gonna enter Talon Trot, and it's very important that you don't make any major mistakes in the beginning of Clankers, because you need to make sure that you make the gloop cycle, and because when we go to the bottom of Clanker's Cavern, we need to get bubbles in a certain spot. So basically, just follow what I do. If you make any major mistakes, it's gonna mess up where gloop is. So, but this cycle is pretty lenient, so you can just basically just jump out here, hold R, zoom out the camera, go up the ladder, jump up here, jump up and peck, enter Talon Trot, hug the wall so that you don't get hit by the Champas. Basically, if you're just moving in a straight line against the wall, they won't hit you. Jump across here, get this Jinjo and jump, do a short jump in the water, and then when you're facing the right direction, hold B to dive. And now to the 13th note, we're gonna skip a text as fast as we can. LR and B. So we're gonna dive down here, we're gonna go straight down from this, like, right here, this little corner. We're gonna go straight down. And first thing we're gonna do is get the green Jinjo. Then we're gonna turn left. We're gonna get this note, and then we're gonna get one more note, and we're gonna wait for a bubble. So you're gonna rise up, hold A to stall, wait for the bubble, grab it, go down, get two more notes, hold A to kind of position yourself around here, and go through the key like this. It doesn't have to be this fast. There's a little bit of room for error here, because we'll probably have to wait for the bubble at the end, so you have a little bit of room to screw up the key. Make sure we're holding B, that way we'll start swimming immediately. Grab, want to get to 22 notes, and then we know we have all the notes so far. We're gonna go up. Do the same thing, we're gonna hold A and stall right around here, and then grab this bubble and straight up. We're gonna kind of hug this, there's this line, there's this green section, you kind of want to go up this green area like this. Then go straight through this tunnel right here. The dark green color, that helps you remember where it is. And you want to get the blue Jinjo. You kind of just want to swim like it, it's kind of lenient, but you can just swim like kind of like you're going through his head. That way you're just closer to the surface. You want to come up, hit right C a couple times. You can use R to center and just shoot the tooth, enter Talon Trot, and peck in. Roll to this Jiggy, enter Talon Trot, and fall down. And we're gonna go around this way, hitting these notes. On the 30th note, we're just gonna go down this, there's like this line right here, it's gonna slide down, and the momentum will push you down the water like this. Now we're gonna do the ring section, and it's actually not too bad. We're just gonna jump up this box, enter Talon Trot, jump through. Go through this ring, dive down, go through this ring, go up right, go on this box. We're gonna try to land on this ring and then flutter off, and it's okay if you don't want to do that, you can just go right through the ring. It only saves about half a second or something to jump off the ring. We're gonna go up this box, through the last two rings over here, and then dive to the last ring. And anything like a 21 or a 22 is really good. You want to be holding B, go this way, you can kind of go over here and come this way to make the camera easier to see these notes. So now, before we leave, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna go up the gills, grab 2 notes, and then wait on the bolt as it rises. So you wanna grab 2 notes and go to the bolt. We're gonna leave. Peck up, go straight up. Gonna grab 2 notes like this, zoom out the camera, hold R to center, go up the bolt like this. We're gonna peck up here, grab this jiggy. And we're just gonna roll, get this note, roll off, and flutter, enter talent shot, get these remaining 2 notes over here, like this, and then jump over to the fin as it rises, peck over here, peck this enemy, and we're just gonna go up here, get these notes, flutter straight left with the last note, like this, roll, flutter, box spring, ground pound this, grab the Jinjo, talon shot, it goes straight up, and just follow these notes like this. Break the grate with the peck, fall down with the honeycomb. We're gonna go straight across the level like this, over his fin. Enter talon shot, go up here. These alcoves are a little bit tricky, so you might want to take them slow if you're starting out. You can just kind of go in and out like this really far. Make it safe. No need to rush if you're just beginning. So you just want to jump and peck. And you can stand here, and as it rises, you can just roll in like that. If you do too early like I just did, you can ride the bolt sometimes, and that's a little bit annoying. So you gotta kind of time it properly. We're just gonna get these notes and avoid colors like this, and peck the jiggy. So I like to just like kind of double tap A, flutter cancel, and then do a roll and extend it. We're gonna drop down, press A and hold R to send to the camera, and then spam B, and then spam B again to peck out of the beak ball. We're gonna walk over here, enter talent shot, and press B to learn gold feathers. And now we're done with bottles for now. We're just gonna wanna grab notes and go to the right, grab notes, go to the right, grab note, go to the right. And as long as we have 9 gold feathers here, we're good. You just wanna go straight down along this line, because as long as you're standing on this line, you can't get hit if you're just walking. And we just wanna jump, peck, and fall down, getting the 10th gold feather landing on this jiggy. We're gonna roll and peck over here, over to this note. We're gonna go up here, we're gonna roll and extend it to cancel in the water. We're gonna dive straight down by holding up. And when we grab this Jinjo, we're gonna hold down the joystick and hold A. So hold down and A so that you rise, and then hold B. And then we'll be facing straight up for when we need to go up. And we're just gonna peck up here, enter talent shot, and go up right. Grab the first note, and then peck the jiggy and fall on that second note. And we're just gonna kinda, it's a little bit tricky, you just gotta get used to getting these notes. We're gonna get 3 feathers here like this, peck here at the top, and spam A to flutter and get this jiggy. Then we're gonna enter talent shot, and we're gonna jump down to this lower part like this and get these notes. Get this enemy, get the token. We wanna go all the way over here where the enemy was, and we're gonna slide, let go of Z to do a quick dive. And then we're gonna dive down to snippets. We're gonna kind of go down left like this, skip the text, we're gonna do a big jump up to give them time to go over there, and then we're gonna ground pound. We're gonna get 89 notes, poop 2 eggs, go over here, poop 2 eggs, enter talent shot, and you try to get all the way over here, and then press B to skip the text, and then get the jiggy. And it's a little harder than it looks, but ideally you want to get to the jiggy before it spawns like I just did there. So then when you have 93 notes, you know you're good here. Basically from this 93rd note, you want to jump in here, slide, and then press B to dive in this water. And then we're going to do the final swim and death warp on the jiggy. So we're just going to go down here, get these notes. This section is pretty lenient. You can make probably like 2 to 3, even probably 4 seconds of mistakes before you're screwed up. So like, basically what we're doing is we're just trying to get everything and then drown. So as long as you get everything decently fast, you'll make it to the jiggy in time. And you get this honeycomb. We're gonna hold up to get out of here and go straight towards this pipe. You basically just hold B. Don't even have to move the joystick at all. Gonna maneuver our way in here. And we'll make it to the jiggy with plenty of time, probably like 3 or 4 seconds before we drown. And then we're gonna do a low peck to lead the level. Or just jump. Sometimes the peck is hard. We're gonna do a double roll down left, and then down pound, switch. Enter talent shot. This part's a little bit tricky. You just have to practice it. You just need to backflip up here. You just gotta figure out the angle, and you wanna just slide along there, along the wall. Then we're gonna talk to Rentilda again, actually. So skip the first text. Oh, sorry. Let me start over. So she wears a reinforced girdle. Pet dog is Big Naka. And she sings in the band Grunty and the Broomstick Boys. We're gonna go over here and hit the switch. So now we're gonna enter those answers that she just gave us into our Furnace Fun calculator as we open up Bubble Goop Swamp. And we'll have plenty of time to enter the questions without interfering with the run. And basically this is just gonna help make Furnace Fun a lot easier for us. Get those eggs, jump down, and press Z on the pad. Talent shot, big jump down left, and the momentum will make us dive. So now from talking to the two Brentildas, we basically have most of the patterns narrowed down, and Furnace Fun is going to be a lot more safe for us. We have 2 patterns left. I'm gonna go up here, peck the note door. We always want to peck a note door when we're coming from talent shot. Enter talent shot and just jump up. Always just jump when you're going uphill. A lot faster than walking. We're gonna go down here, we're gonna go to this lower part and just jump outwards. We're gonna make our way to this pipe area. And we don't need the boost because we can just jump on the sides, basically, all the way across. It's not that bad, just going up, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, basically. Jump to the center and spam Z. We're gonna do the same thing on the way back. Up left, up right, up left, up right. Then from this end, we're just gonna go straight towards this honey hive. And we're gonna peck it, and we're gonna just try to grab these as much health as we can. If one falls, that's fine. Alright, so once we enter Bubble Goop Swamp, I'm gonna pause. The first thing you wanna do is hit right C. You can move the camera before you can move Banjo. And you're gonna wanna drop down and shoot the Croctor. So I'm gonna show you like this. Drop down, shoot, and then jump away. Skip the text. We're gonna get all 3 of these notes, but we're gonna jump over the middle note here and then go straight left. Kind of hug this wall all the way to the corner note. Then when we get the last note over here, 15 notes, we're gonna Take the shock spring pad and do the egg. I want to roll and then peck like that. Now we're gonna wait for the leaf boat to appear. We're just gonna jump on it. Hit the note that we missed. Hit the switch. Shoot this Croctus. And now basically we're just making our way all the way to the Jiggy, so we want to get this token. And we're gonna get a Jinjo on our way there too. You have plenty of time to get the Jiggy, so you can be careful if you need to be. We're gonna enter Talon Shot and jump straight upright to do flibbits. We're gonna kind of do them in this order. Leave health in certain locations for later. And if we're in the center here for these last two, we'll grab the Jiggy as we're finishing or flibbits, I mean. Now we're gonna do Mud Huts. We'll break them. Now this Gruntilda switch is already pressed because I'm redoing Bubblegloop Swamp for the tutorial, but we're just gonna pretend that it's not pressed yet and it'll be fine. Gonna keep breaking them. Grab the Jiggy, kind of just move like that, hold R to center the camera. Gonna jump, I'm gonna roll down. And basically as soon as he closes his mouth we can shoot and then roll down. And we would hit the switch. Like this. Okay. Now we're just gonna go up here, grab these boots. We're just gonna kind of go straight like this and hug the wall. We're just gonna walk and get all these notes back here. Kind of holding R as we go around. Then we can just jump off the cattail like this with the Jinjo. And back to this cattail. Backflip, ground pound for these notes. Now we kind of just want to roll like the left of this cattail and just kind of just flutter away like this. This Croctus. You can just walk all the way over here and then shoot. Jump away. Now we can grab this health and this health on our way over here. And right now we have full health, which is pretty good. Okay, roll. You want to kill this dragonfly, then shoot the Croctus and jump up to where this Jiggy spawns like that. We're gonna do the remainder of his feet. And then as we're recoiling down here, we can enter Talon Shot. Then enter Tip Top. Get these 3 notes, we'll have 69 at this point. Want to get the eggs here, the humble token, and jump straight down and talk to Tip Top. Alright. I'm just gonna kind of take damage here, help explain the next part. You see if you get them wrong, take damage. You want to get them right. But I'm just gonna try to get my health at a certain spot. It was kind of bad RNG. You want the turtles to be as close as possible to each other. You don't have to travel across the rooms. This pattern's really bad. So something to note, our last one is yellow, that's the best possible RNG for this third powder. You want the last one to be yellow because the Jiggy is going to spawn right here and you're closer to the Jiggy. If the last one is red or purple, you just want to get these 3 notes first. You would get these 3 notes and then go over here, and after the Jiggy you would just go straight across the room. So that's the only thing you really need to think about, is if the last 2 is either red or purple, you get these 3 notes before instead of after the Jiggy. We're just gonna hit yellow, kind of jump away like that towards the Jiggy. Backflip and ground pound for the honeycomb. Get the last 3 notes on our way out. Alright, so this next section, get this Jiggy. This next section is basically we change it based on how much health we have. I'm just gonna take damage. So we have less than 3 health. We have 2 health right now, and whenever you have less than 3 health, it will show your health bar on the screen just like this, and it won't go away. But if you have 3 or more health, your health does not show on the screen. So that's a good way of knowing how much health. So if you don't see the health, you know you have at least 3 or more. So there are 2 ways we can do the maze, and the easiest way is to have 3 health. But if you have plenty of health, you can do it with full health as well. So either 3 health or full health. We have 2 health over here that we can get based on how much health we have. So since we have 2, we're gonna get 1 health so that we have 3. If we had one less than full health, you would grab 1 health to give us full health. We either want 3 health or full health, and that's basically all you need to know. So we're just gonna come up here. Check the boots. Alright, so since we have 3 health, you want to collect both sets of boots. If you had full health, you would not collect the boots we just grabbed, and you would just come in here and jump in Talon Shot and take damage as we go around. Cancel the boots, roll, and ground pound here. I like to zoom out the camera for this Jiggy, it makes it a little bit easier. Want to be careful and just get the Jiggy. You can also roll. If it's easier, you can just roll like this. It's a little bit slower, but less chance of falling down. We just want to jump in here, get all these notes. We should have 1 health left. We go around, get this Mumbo token, and then enter Mumbo's hut. Jump straight up. Oops. Okay. There would be 2 text boxes here that you would cancel. You go around, jump up here, get to the feather, and then jump and get the honeycomb. And then you would jump, fall down, spam B to transform to the crocodile. And there would be another text box here that you would skip before you leave. The only reason those text boxes aren't appearing for me is because I'm redoing Bubble Group Swamp for the tutorial. Make it a little bit better for you guys. Now we're gonna just enter Vial. These 3 notes. You're gonna hold A for Vial. You can't skip this text. You just need to hold A and then press A and then skip the text. We're gonna go back here with the token and the 3 notes because we can't lose time during Vial, so you want to get all the items and get the notes and stuff during the first round where he's slow and he can't beat us. As long as we get these shoes, should be easily be able to beat him for all 3 of the rounds. Just want to go around and press B to eat all the red Yumblies. And as long as you have more than him in the end, you will win. So you kind of want to just follow him around and kind of steal the ones that he goes for like that. And that's kind of the best technique for Vial. Oops. Don't want to eat the yellow ones. You should be fine though. The shoes always spawn in the same spot, so we know to go back for the shoes. When we hear the sound effect, that means they're running out. So we have plenty of time to get the red ones without losing here. Pretty lenient. Alright, so now that we did the second round, third round's a little bit more tricky. You just need to skip the text. So the trick with the third round is it's going to alternate between wanting us to grab yellow ones and red ones. So it's going to start at red, and every 10 seconds it's going to switch which color we have to get. So whenever the second digit says 1, it's going to switch. So right now it's 2 and 1, and it's going to go back to red. And that's an easy way of knowing when it's going to switch. Alright, so at the end of Vial, you want to just be very close to him, skip the text. That will help. If you hug him at the end, it will skip a text box, and then we can leave just like this out the left. Shoes are going to cancel because you can't take the shoes out. Just going to go this way. I like to zoom in the camera here, because the camera is a little bit finicky as we go over to the Mud Huts area. Just going to chomp our way this way. We got 2 notes here. You get these 2 Mumbo tokens. We're gonna go this way. Get the Jinjo. We're gonna come down and get the last 2 notes over here. We'll have 95. Zoom out the camera. We're gonna go get the Jiggy. And now we can make this guy follow us if we stop chomping and make him look at us. Sometimes he'll follow us. Sometimes he'll get stuck. You can kind of manipulate the dragonfly to follow you and then just kill yourself in Death Warp. Alright, so now we're getting to mid-game, and this is where things get a little bit more interesting. Gobies is kind of hard, so you're gonna have to practice Gobies. There's a lot of different ways to do it. I'm gonna try to simplify it a little bit. There's no good way to take out Grabba from the route without changing like the whole level, so I'm gonna have Grabba in this beginner's route. So we're gonna be beak bombing Grabba's Shiggy. And it's not too bad if you just practice it and figure out like just how to beak bomb properly. So basically, we're just gonna come up here. There's an easy setup for this. We're gonna get this Jiggy early. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna go to this jump pad. We're gonna go straight down left. So basically, we're gonna take it to the corner here like that. We're gonna take it to the corner and we're gonna hold straight left and then flutter like this. And then we can roll and flutter up like this and then jump. Get this Jiggy. And that's very easy if you do it how I just showed you. Go up here, flutter, and a roll. Enter talent shot and jump up. We're gonna go over around here to the left. Heck this wall. Hit the switch and try to enter talent shot after hitting the switch. It's a little bit hard, so we got it though. You wanna get these 3 feathers to be safe. Eventually, when you start learning like how many feathers you need, you can eventually skip those feathers. Now we're gonna just go straight and we're gonna land on here on this cobweb and poop 3 eggs. Enter talent shot and continue straight. And peck this note door. And we can talent shot warp this door pretty easily. Basically, you just take 2 steps and enter talent shot. I didn't get it there, but 2 steps and entering talent shot is a good way to visualize that. I'm gonna jump to the center here and spam Z. Basically, for note doors, you want to enter talent shot while you're going through the loading zone, but it doesn't save enough time that it really matters. If you're not getting them consistently, you can just enter talent shot right away, and that's probably better off. Alright. Just gonna go straight back the way we came in. We're gonna do Gobi's Valley. So for first thing we're gonna do is gonna enter talent shot, go straight down, grab this Jinjo and go up left. I like to zoom up the camera here. You have to grab these shoes, get these notes. Hit this bottom note on the right paw. I like to do 2 jumps up here, jump across, and then go through this ring. You just want to go up here like this, get the 2 feathers, and jump down the boots. Then we're going to go around these notes. Get the Mumbo token in the corner. And then we're gonna just, oops, I'm gonna jump up here really quickly from talent shot and peck it like that. We're gonna come up here and jump up here. We're gonna peck and enter talent shot. We're gonna go here. We're gonna get this token. We're gonna jump and ground pound. We're gonna roll to one of these. It doesn't matter which one. You can get 2 feathers while we're here. So basically, you can hit. You don't need to go to both platforms because you can hit the nodes from both sides from just the one platform. So you can hit that and then roll off. Oops, I didn't get it. That's okay. Just roll off and flutter. Enter talent shot. So we're gonna go straight left. I like to zoom out, go like this, do 1 jump and then 1 jump left and then peck. And sometimes it makes a cycle where you can peck up there. If not, you can just backflip and it's fine. Just gonna get this Banjo. shoot this guy. From this corner, you can kind of just spam eggs and hope that they go in from there, just like that. Okay, we missed that note. We just need to... like that. I'm gonna jump and peck this Jiggy. Then we're gonna roll down, and we're gonna flutter, grab this note, go straight right. We're gonna go down right, and quickly get this token and jump away before this guy can hit us. I like to zoom in the camera to reduce lag here as well. Get this note, and then leave. Now normally, you would get one of the reins here, but I think we're just gonna skip that for now. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get these two notes and we're just gonna go straight over here. Clean up the camera, go up the right railing, get this egg, jump down, and then shoot 3 eggs in here, enter talent shot. You can hold R here at the center of the camera as well. Just gonna jump in this small little hole here, get this Jinjo, the switch and enter talent shot. Short jumps to get these notes. I kind of like to have, it's easy to have the camera centered like this, hit this, and then roll down. And that way you don't miss any notes. And this memory game is the same every time, so basically you just need to follow the route here. And this guy will most of the time, he'll come right here and you can kill him. If not, you just kill him wherever he is. You grab his health. So from here we're just gonna get this token, like that. Land in the center of the room, and you'll grab the Jiggy like that. Then we're gonna enter talent shot, leave, and as we walk out, we're gonna zoom out the camera and do like a neutral jump up on top of this, and then down left here. Gonna hold down, slide like this onto that note, and then come this way. Jump over here, just do 3 eggs in there. Gonna jump down here, do 2 flaps, kind of lower yourself a little bit, and then press B to beak bomb through this ring. And then, this is good luck, so we're gonna go through this ring as well. If you do in advanced strat, you can get a different ring without flying, but I think this is the best way to do it if you're starting out. You get 2 rings here in flight like that. And we're gonna beak bomb over here. Try to avoid the tree. We're gonna beak bomb grab, but you basically just want to try to make a Jiggy in the center of the screen like that. And we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flaps, and then we're gonna beak bomb the target. I like to just hold up in R, and then you just want to grab these 2 feathers like this, roll down, and enter this room. Alright, so I just want to show you guys what to do if you fail Grabba. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to beak bomb, I'm going to attempt Grabba. Let's say I just miss. I'm going to miss. What you want to do is just come this way. Get health if you need. We're just going to get straight to these shoes. Jump off the wall like that. And I just want to jump over here and then jump into Grabba to get the Jiggy. Now we're gonna come back this way. And we're just basically gonna go back to a flight pad. Do like 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just gonna hit the target, and then the rest of the route is as normal as soon as you enter this pyramid. We want to roll up here and quickly poop 2 eggs and then poop 3 eggs like that. And jump up here after skipping the text. And then when it like rises 3 times, I like to backflip and that'll usually get the jiggy. Enter talent shot. Go down here. Kind of like jump up with this token like that. You should have 51 notes leaving this room. Now here we're gonna do a camera manipulation trick. So basically, we're just gonna keep the camera away from the rain, and we can jump on the rain as it's rising. So we're gonna come down here, we're gonna follow this line like this, and then kind of just jump like that. And then go through the rain once it's fully erect. Now we're gonna jump over here like that. 3 eggs. Now we're gonna come down here, we're gonna flutter. Make sure the camera's kind of like this way. We're gonna do 2 A presses and we're gonna hold up a little bit on the joystick to have a little bit of extra height on our beak bomb. We're gonna go like A, B like this, kind of over there. You won't hit the wall, you'll just do that, you won't take damage. And you can kind of maneuver your way, get this honeycomb. And you can either beak bomb it or you can just take the time to go over here and just do that. And we're gonna roll into the jiggy. Jump in the sand. Now, since we didn't do Gobi clip with this route, we have a lot of extra health, so we only need 4 health for the ending. Any more health than that would waste time. So if there's mummies in the way, we can take intentional hits. I also like to make sure I get all the feathers up here, on my way up here. We're just gonna hold down left, get this token. So we might want to take some damage on these mummies to make us have 4 health. If you have less than 4 health, you can get health from a honey hive at the end of Gobies. So it doesn't really matter how much health you have, you can always fix it. Alright, I'm just gonna take a hit there. That's 5, I'm gonna take another hit, that's 4. These items and the notes and leave. Now here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this, we're gonna hit left C, and then zoom out the camera. And this is gonna be centered like this. So on this note, we're gonna hit right C, and this is gonna be centered. And then we're gonna get this note and go up the mountain like this, and then down the line again, and then jump up. And then go, this should be our last ring, and then we're gonna jump down. And as long as the camera's facing away from the rain like it was there, the rain will always, it won't rise until you get there, which is good. Just gonna jump into here. Now we're gonna do maze skip. We should have 71 notes here. What I like to do is I jump to this corner and I kind of just jump way out here, go a little bit up like this, and then jump on the wall and off the wall, right where the yellow part is, like that, up onto here. Whoops. Okay, let me try it again. You have lots of time, it's okay. So you're gonna jump on the wall, and up like this. Oops, oh my god. A little bit tricky. Alright, now you just want to center the camera like this and make your way across. Now I can show this off actually. If you fall like somewhere around here, you can make your way. If you fall like over here, you can come this way. And you can, this is a good backup. You go to this wall and do the same thing over here, and then just leave. And that's fine. Get these notes. Now, After this Jiggy, you want to go into the pot to your right, and the pot that's the up left over here, and it's a little bit tricky. You just want to do short jumps into the pot like that. Get the 2 gold feathers, and we're gonna go straight up this. We're gonna jump down, and we're gonna do a jump, slide, let go of Z to quick dive. And we're gonna go around this way. As soon as you see that you have 81 notes, the next wall is gonna have the Jiggy. So 81 notes, or sorry, you get 81 notes, you turn around and then get the Jiggy. So we have 4 health, which is perfect. If we had like 2 or 3 health or 1 health, you would just go over here and you would just break this honey hive and get extra health before hitting Gobi, and that's okay. So this part's a little bit tricky. You're gonna want to enter Talon Shot, go get the speed shoes, jump off the wall, and then onto the 2 trees. So I'm gonna show it off. It's kind of hard to explain. You kind of want to just grab the speed shoes and kind of just walk over here, jump on the wall, go to like this leaf. Oops. Try it again. I kind of come out here, go like this, and then smash the stick right. And if you fall, it's okay. Just make sure you don't fall in the water. It won't. As long as you fall on the lower platform, it's okay. You want to get these notes. And then get this Jiggy. Spam B to Beak Bum over here. Get these notes, and then get the honeycomb. Now you want to do like a slope view, so you just do 1 jump, it's pretty easy. You just kind of jump outwards and then jump off the wall like that to get across. And then we're just gonna get these notes and then we're gonna death warp. So we're gonna jump, jump, wait here, jump, jump, wait here, and then jump, 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 die with 100 notes. Enter Talon Shot and then leave. I like the hold R. You kind of want to go, make sure you just don't get hit by the Speedle. He can be annoying. And as long as you don't get hit by him, you should be able to easily make this jump pad. And just flutter up here and then roll kind of into this corner and easily grab the Jiggy. Enter Talon Shot, get this token. Gonna go to the right. I kind of jump. I know where to jump because there's this dark line. You can just go up from where this dark line is, so do that. Peck the note door. Roll into the loading zone. And then we're gonna roll and backflip to extend our roll like that. Into the water. Now this section is pretty long. Basically we're just swimming to open up Mad Monster Mansion, then swimming back to go enter Mad Monster Mansion. Now this part's a little bit tricky. I like to just kind of go over here, and then kind of about here I rise like that, and then quickly flutter so you don't wake him up. And we just jump around these alcoves. Again, center, and Z. Jump around here. We're gonna get this token, jump, slide, let go of Z to quick dive down here. gonna try to enter talent shot in the loading zone like that. Now we're gonna go straight down left like this. We're gonna zoom out the camera, hold R, do a big jump out, and then do a late peck and shoot 3 eggs. You don't want to peck too early or you won't have enough momentum to get close to the cobweb. And we're just going to make our way over to Mad Monster Mansion. Before we do that, we have to open up a grate. And that's not too hard actually, there's an easy setup. We just go this way, zoom out the camera. And there's this spot I like to go to right here, there's this dark spot right here. So I cancel, I crouch and hold R like this. And I just shoot 2 eggs, enter talent shot, and then go towards the level. Like that. Alright, so now we have Mad Monster Mansion. We're just going to go over here to get these 2 notes. We're going to do a big jump to this note, go from this note up here, and then the pole like that. Up here, you can poop an egg, and just walk down here, gold feather, and wait in here. Now from here, we kind of want to shoot an egg. Like, want to be parallel with the direction that this is facing. So we shoot an egg straight across like this. It will break the Jinjo. Then we can gold feather the token and get the Jiggy. We can just kind of roll, backflip up here, enter talent shot, get the Jinjo on our way out, and then leave. It's gonna go straight up like this, jump to the pole, and come up. And we're just gonna basically make our way around the mansion. I wanna break this window. Go to the jump pad, go to this note. And with the camera, whoops. To this note, and with the camera kind of horizontal like this, we're just rolling straight right, and then breaking that. Kill this enemy. Up here for the second Jinjo. We're gonna jump straight to the right like that. Get these notes, drop down for a token, and then leave. Now without touching the camera, we're just jumping straight right like that. And you can make your way all the way. Whoops. Make your way all the way to the note. But if you kind of just let your jump not make it, you can kind of be careful. I'll show you. So I just fell off the mansion just like that. The best way to get up the mansion, if you're nowhere near this jump pad, you can kind of just jump up in here, backflip, and then ground pound. A little bit finicky. You just do that. And that's how you can get up if you fall down. If you're away from that jump pad. So from here, we're just jumping straight right for this note. We're gonna go straight, stop at the note, hit right C twice, kind of like this, center the camera. And we're just gonna make our way in like that. Now we're just gonna kind of hog the wall going around here to avoid these enemies. Again, not touching the camera, we can just jump straight right, out like that. Then make our way down into the mansion. So we're gonna quickly get this token like that. We're gonna jump up and go straight across to get this Jiggy, because if we fall down, we'll have to go all the way back around. So we want to get this Jiggy as fast as possible, just to be safe, and then kind of come around like this. Jump down, shoot an egg, and then leave. Now we're just going straight left. We're gonna hit these notes like this. These 2 notes, and then after this note we're going to start walking, not jumping around this ghost like that so he doesn't hit us. Get this ginger. Get these last two notes. Now we're going to do kind of a little bit of a trick. We're just going to jump off this honey hive. When it's at its highest point, we're going to jump to this wall, and we're going to jump to this wall. So basically, when it's at its highest point, we're just going to jump up like this. And then we're up there, we can just jump across like this. We're going to go straight like this into the window that shows Banjo-Kazooie on it. And this is a really, really good window because all around it we have a ton of items that we can pick up, and this is really helpful. And assuming that we wasted a lot of them up to this point in the run, we can just kind of refill and then leave. And we can just kind of hold R and go straight out like this. Kill this guy. Scoop the pot. Kind of hug this corner. Kill this guy. The hell? Now, you can't really see from here. I guess if I come this way, you can see there's a token there. We want to come from this pot, and to go behind here where the token is, and we're going to jump to the corner, and then just, if we wait there, he will walk away. And we're just going to do this pot. Hug this wall like this. Do this pot, and you can just kind of kill him too. Then we're going to backflip up to this upper point, enter Talon Shot. Go straight across like this. Jump across, get these 3 notes. Get this token. You can kind of shoot an egg and roll in. Now we're just going to want to roll, jump on top of Tumbler, and go straight across to the B. And we're going to go from the B, the A, the N. We're gonna wait at the J, jump down, grab the note, and then come this way. Hold out the O, go to the K, jump down, get the note, go back up. Hold out the A. Just basically just spelling Banjo-Kazooie as usual with these mini games. I and then E. And on the E, you just want to skip the text and kind of just go to this note and then roll to the Jiggy. Now we can enter Talon Trot, get the last note, and then leave. You want to be careful here because these enemies kind of just scatter around, and you kind of just want to go around here without hitting the enemies. Jump pad up. Token all the notes and jump down. It's gonna go up here. We got this Jiggy. Now we want to go down to the left and then come around like this and get these notes. And notice that we're leaving this note here for later. So we're going to leave this note. But from this note we want to come up here. Ground pound the switch. Now we're basically just going to jump to the shoes and we're going to quickly make our way to the church. Now let's say we make some sort of mistake and let's say we just like jump into this wall. You can pause buffer this timer and make it easier to enter the church. So if you ever make mistakes with timers like that in speed shoes, you can just pause buffer. Alright, so we can backflip up here, kill this guy. We're a little bit low on gold feathers, but that's okay. So something to note is when we're in this corner here in Talon Shot, we can go from this corner, basically just jump to the note like that without having to exit Talon Shot. And we're going to do that a lot in here. We can heck to this note, jump to this note, backflip, spam A to flutter, and then take this jump pad up here. We're going to roll, we're going to jump, skip the text, and then we're going to start the organ. And there's plenty of resources on speedrun.com. There's like a picture of this organ, I'm pretty sure. And all you have to do is just memorize it and practice it. And it's the same every single time. And if you somehow forget it, you can just wait for him to get ahead of you and you can just follow him and take it slow. So, our last key, we're gonna walk up here, enter talent shot. Skip the text. I'm gonna jump up here, backflip twice, flutter, and so we're just gonna go straight left like this and get there. We can just walk just like this, or we can roll. Roll and flutter. The flight pad, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 flaps, land, hit the witch switch. Now, obviously, since I'm doing this in the tutorial, the switch is already hit, but there would be a cutscene for you. So after this, we don't have any gold feathers, so I'm just gonna grab this. That's a good backup as well. Now we're just gonna go straight across here. And we can kind of, after we get that honeycomb, we can kind of just kill him. We want to just kind of walk somewhere around here. And we can ground pound and then recoil all the way down. We won't take fall damage. Something like that. Kill this ghost. Have his health. And then we can backflip up here. Same thing, from the corner we can jump up to the note. Go to this note. And jump all the way like this. Oops. It's one big jump straight across to this one. Again, from the corner, we can jump up here, get this note, and then we can leave. Now from here, we're going to want to jump right in front of the thing like this, in front of the pot. And then you're going to want to poop an egg, jump up onto this guy, jump here, and then jump up to these 3 notes, like that. Leave that jiggy for later. Now the easy way to do this is just to jump up like that. And grab these notes. Jump up and you don't have to actually get up there, you can just get them like that. You just want to do a jump, ground pound, grab the jiggy. And you won't slide off, you will just go in the lower part here, as long as you're just holding on the joystick. Now you just want to jump off with this note over here, and get the rest of the notes. You want to run all the way to the end and then do a jump and peck all the way like this to where Mumbo's hut is, and then enter his hut. We're gonna go to jump to this note, jump to this note, and then exit talon shot, and jump over here. Oops. Sometimes the camera can get stuck there. I'm gonna go get that jiggy that we left. Go up here, and we want to make sure that we're kind of fast about this. As soon as we get this honeycomb, we want to leave. Otherwise, our health will refill. We don't want that. Because we want a death warp. And you get this token. Jump in Lago. Skip the text and kind of just wiggle the stick to go down the toilet. Now, depending on how many gold feathers and how much health you have, let's see. We have almost full health here, so but if we want to get extra gold feathers, basically, when you get this jiggy, and a good way to take damage if you have a lot of health, or if you're low on gold feathers, is to just get these 2 gold feathers and take 2 health like that. And that'll be a little bit faster than taking damage in the well. And since we have so much health, it doesn't matter that we took the damage because we have plenty of health for the well. We don't want to touch the joystick, we just want to fall, get the jiggy, and then get the notes. We're gonna go back for this note that we left. And now these jumps that we're gonna do is a little bit tricky. I like to jump, so there's like a lighter section, there's a darker section. I like to jump right before it turns into the light section, and that way you'll make it. So right before it turns into the light section, we just jump. And then we go into the well like this. And then to play it safe, we can just get this note, go around this guy, that note, get this note. I'm gonna walk basically right in front and just hold up and jump like that to get the jiggy. Get this note, go around this guy, the token, and then when we have 100 notes, we can death warp. And you can jump over some of these whip cracks, or you can play it safe like I just showed you how to do. And then we just want to leave the level like that. We're just gonna go left. We're gonna just jump upright. We're basically on the rightmost section of this hill. Sometimes he hits you, it's okay, it doesn't matter. Because we're gonna reset when our health is gonna be full. Then we can just jump straight over this guy. When we're on the bottom of these stairs, I want to just jump up, jump again, and then walk down. Spam B to transform. We have plenty of tokens. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll down. We're gonna roll down here, we're gonna jump, we're gonna ground pound, we're gonna fall, and we're gonna try to ground pound again so that the ghost doesn't hit us. And as soon as the camera switches back to where Banjo is, then you're gonna reset the console. If you reset too early, the water level doesn't actually rise and the game becomes impossible to complete. So you have to make sure you really wait for Banjo to be on the screen again before you reset. And we're just gonna hold start when the screen is black again, and it will skip. So we're gonna go all the way to the right, press A. 65 jigsaws and 600 notes is how much we should have at this point. Just gonna go up this hill. Now we're gonna be ground pounding these eyes that we left over. This is Clanker's Witch Switch Shiggy. So basically resetting allows us to get this on the way back to FP. We're gonna hit these two. When we hit this one, you kind of want to hit it on like at this spot right here and recoil to her nose, and that's where the jiggy spawns. So you're gonna hit it, recoil to the nose, get the jiggy. Enter talent shot. We're gonna go down here, activate the cauldron, and warp back to FP. Roll and jump in. Alright, so FP is not too bad. There's a little bit, some things can be difficult, but it won't be too bad with the beginner route. So basically you're just gonna, from here you're gonna want to jump to this feather. You want to hug this wall to make sure you don't activate Boggy's text, and you're gonna just go down here and ignore these notes. Now, zoom out the camera, we're gonna hit Twinklies. We're gonna skip the text, and then we're gonna peck one of the munchers and then quickly roll back onto the box over here and make sure the camera is like this. And now this allows us to skip having to do Twinklies entirely. So we're basically just gonna wait until the timer says 48. You can even wait, I guess 49 would work too, but 49 or 48, that's when you can enter Talon Shot and start heading up the ramp. So the timer says 49, 48, we're gonna go up this way. And then when the last twinkly is going in, you can do a jump over the top. Go to this section. We're just gonna go straight left from here to get to this note like this, then this note, and we're gonna cancel, slide, and then shoot 3 eggs straight down. And if for some reason any of those eggs miss, you can just turn around, then aim and shoot. Alright, so now we're gonna go up here with these 4 notes. You're gonna turn around, you're gonna face this way, and then you're gonna peck to get this Jinjo. We're gonna do 2 flaps here, and then beak bomb through the star. Turn around. When you're inside the star like this, and you hit a ding, you can ground pound and hold down. And we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna hit A and then B. And we're gonna A and then B like that. And then A, B. And now we're gonna try to hit A 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold up. And if you do it right, you should land in here and skip the jiggy animation, and you can jump down to the sled. Skip the 2 texts, and then just roll up left to get this jiggy. We're still gonna ignore these notes, because I like to check the note count inside the tree, so skipping these makes it easier for me. So you're just gonna make our way over here. So from this section you can just jump up like that, and then from here you just jump like this, get the token, jump up here, and then jump, get inside the tree. We're gonna climb all the way to the top. And the jump to the jiggy is a little bit tricky. You just kind of want to do a neutral jump and then flutter up. Like that. And we're gonna fall, flutter to get the notes. And then since we didn't grab any notes on the ramps, when we have 21 notes, we know we have them all, we can get this present and then jump down. And we're gonna hold down left in Talon Trot, and we will just jump out like that. And now, depending on our note counts, to be safe, all you have to do, you'll always be fine if you get all these feathers, and then this token. That's weird. We're gonna hit these snowmen. These will take practice. You just want to kind of aim for the left. The left of their hat usually gives you a good recoil. This guy, you kind of want to wait a little bit longer than you think. The left side, that. Wait like 2 or 3 flaps, press A, and then beak bomb for this guy. Then you want to steer this way and face Mumbo's hut. And you want to try to beak bomb into Mumbo's hut without taking damage. So kind of like, that should work. Okay. We're going to enter Talon Shot, we're going to jump to the switch to activate him. And we're going to go here, do a neutral jump up here, jump here. And then when our note count says 27, we're going to fall down and spam B. Transform. Now we just need to get a few things before we do the first boggy race. The thing to note about the walrus, you don't want to jump in the water unless you're turning. So you can jump to get these notes because we're turning. Otherwise it just causes lag and it's not really any faster to jump. But you want to jump when you're turning as the walrus. And you just want to walk downhill and then jump uphill like this. And when we get close to the sled, we're going to skip the text and then jump up onto the sled like that. Skip the text. We can just walk or we can jump, it doesn't really matter. Just need to go through these. We're going to get this note, jiggy, this note, and then one note behind here, and then go through these. We should have 37 at this point. You can kind of just pass them on the hill. If you just spam A up hills, you'll always pass them. You want to get the rightmost note here. Jump in the water, you get this note. Jump in the water, you get this note. Hit the right mouse note again. And then after these pulls, you want to get this note and then come back this way. The feather. You want to pass them right here. And then you're going to quickly get these 3 notes around here and the token. So you want to move center. You can move the camera around and make it easier, just like that. And you can get 1 note here if you feel comfortable. And just spam up the hill. It's pretty easy to win. Just gonna jump up to get the Jiggy. Walk down the hill. And you can't skip this text, so you have to hold A. And just make it go faster. We're gonna get 3 notes that we left. Jump down this way, get this token over here. And we're gonna get the present, and then we're gonna go back to Mumbo's hut and transform to Banjo. Sure to jump up the hill, and then just walk through the water. Jump and peck. And you get the health, the 2 gold feathers, jump down here, jump up the hill, and kind of just across like this. Be very careful, it's easy to miss notes here, so just make sure you're just careful. I like to just see how I'm hitting left C every time I jump to make this easier. And then when I go over here, I like to just walk, just so I make sure I don't miss any. Then we're gonna go this way. This note. After this note, we're gonna jump across, get the Banjo. Jump to the jump pad. The next jump pad to the present. And then just kind of like roll the flight pad. We're gonna do 2 flaps and hold up. And then we're gonna get 7 notes here. On the 7th note, we're gonna jump, we're gonna jump this way and beak barge to get this Jiggy. And you can just kind of get this note and you can just jump and flutter. Be careful about it. And then I like to count 1, 2, 3. And then you can just kind of just fall down. Get a flutter cancel if you want. So if you have full health and you fall like that, you'll have 5. And you can do the ending of this level with 5 health, but it's safer if you have 6 health. So for the purpose of the tutorial, I'm going to grab an extra health. So I really recommend having 6 health here if you're starting out. So I'll show you how to do that in a second. So we're just gonna kind of wobble down these hills so we don't jump over the notes. We're gonna go straight across. We're gonna get the notes around both the legs. And we're gonna just jump over here. And then this way. We should have 95 notes. Oh yeah, we want to grab 1 health here so we have 6 health. And we're gonna hold A. We're gonna say yes. And then we're gonna skip his text, enter talent shot, and then go through the speed shoes. Now, this is gonna be pretty easy because we got the notes before the race instead of during them. So basically, you can just quickly get past them on the hill. Oops. You only lose Baki Race if you're like a certain amount of poles behind him. You wanna make sure you get these notes. I'm gonna go behind here and get this Jinjo. As long as you're not several poles behind him, you should be fine. So now here, you're gonna wait behind him, and then when he passes that one, you wanna go in front of him. Like that. Now you wanna go full speed for the rest. Get this last note, and then just, you can spam up these hills, and you'll never lose because you'll always go faster than him as long as you go through the holes. Skip his text. We're just gonna jump and peck the Jiggy. Now we're just gonna go get these 2 feathers behind here and just keep going. Peck, backflip, activate the Jinjo, get the 2 gold feathers, and then grab the Jiggy. We have plenty of gold feathers, we should be fine. Now we have to be a little bit careful here. Just want to go down here, avoid the fire, wait for the camera to kind of... So what we're going to try to be doing is we're going to be jumping to this hole. So from Talon Trot, you're gonna run and jump, and just jump, and then just keep holding up and force your way through the hole. And you can just keep holding up and you'll swim like this. And with 6 health, you'll make it all the way across without dying, no problem. Just keep swimming, and then roll after the honeycomb and die on this enemy. Then we're gonna leave in Talon Trot. That. We're gonna go straight right. We're just gonna kind of just jump and peck up here like that. Then we're gonna cut this corner this way. Now this section's kind of tricky, but we can play it safe to make it easier. Just want to get these shoes. You have plenty of time to get to the flight pad. So you're just gonna wait for a flap. Press A and then B, and if you hold up, you can slowly descend onto the Jiggy. Press A, then turn around, and then just make our way over here. Make sure we have enough height so that we don't land just like this. Another flap. When we get closer, we're gonna do one more flap, and we're gonna beak bomb right around here, hit the Jiggy. Hold up to land on this token, jump down, flutter to the shoes again, and then make our way to Rusty Bucket Bay. And this level is kind of hard, there's a lot of enemies that are in bad spots, the camera is weird in some rooms, so you're gonna have to be careful and kind of play it safe. I'm gonna show some cool like beginner strats that make things easier. What you want to do is just swim straight up here, just like this. He won't hit you. Just peck up, get up here, Talon Trot, and peck. And then you can just jump into the water from here like that. Now you want to hold R and just flutter all the way to that corner room. You can enter Talon Trot in the loading zone, jump over here and peck the grate, Talon Trot, jump to the center of the pad, and Z. And the fastest way to get out of this room is to just enter Talon Trot, jump straight left onto this area like this, and then get the feathers and then jump up like that. We're just gonna jump straight left. Alright, so this first room is a little bit tricky, so I'm gonna try to explain it as I do it. When you get these notes, you're gonna go in this pipe. But what you wanna do is, you wanna just jump out like this and then peck to here. Enter Talon Trot, jump to this part. Now, what you want to do is you want to kind of just hack him like this. Enter talent shot, get these notes, fall down here, jump to the token, jump to here, whoops. Jump to here, get the gold feather, and then jump out. And I'll try to do it fast. So it kind of looks like this. And like this. You just want to jump up on the pipe, up here, cut across these notes. Now, engine room's not that bad if you understand how it works. So first of all, it is based on cycles, but you just kind of want to fall in there. Since I was fast there, I have to wait for here, but you just want to get this token as fast as possible. You want to wait for the cogs to kind of look like this. So you want to go up, right. Whoops, I'm going to show it one time. I'm going to go, it was like up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left, like that. And I'm going to kill him. And then you just want to just jump on here and then jump again quickly. And as long as you jump fast enough, you won't fall no matter what. You can just jump over here. And then when you hit the switch, you want to jump to the left like this after when the cutscene's playing. And that will center the camera. And then we're going to hold R, make the camera centered. We're going to quickly just walk into it and then just jump through like that. Get these notes, zoom out the camera, check the jiggy. Go straight left like this. Center the camera. Walk in, and then just jump through with the damage. Alright. Same thing with this. Don't enter talent shot afterwards or the camera will flip. You want to just jump. So now I have a setup for this. You kind of just want to roll. You want to hit right C, grab this. You want to grab this egg. And you kind of want to wobble the stick from like up to upright to get through. And then get the. Oh, something to note: if you are taking a long time to clip here, you can just hit the switch again. Even when the switch is pressed, you can hit it again, and it will reset the timer. Now we're gonna jump down here and then jump back up. Around here. We're gonna get all these notes, we're gonna jump down here. Get this jiggy. We have plenty of time. We're gonna swim to this box over here. And we're gonna get these 4 notes on the corners. Kind of do like a quick dive down here. Swim to get this Jinjo. And we should have plenty of air, we can just swim all the way across. The camera's gonna switch like that automatically. We just want to swim all the way to this right side, and we can rise early if you want. So basically we're just gonna jump up, roll, backflip, kill him, jump all the way over here like this, and then we're gonna jump all the way over here like this, and then kind of hug the wall to avoid him. We're gonna go outwards, jump on here to do a slope glitch, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna roll, backflip up here, get up there. We're gonna hit this switch. Enter talent shot. We're gonna jump all the way to, there's like, starting from here, there's like 1, 2, 3 lines. Once you're past the 3rd line, you can just jump to the left, and then just peck, and then roll, hit the switch. Now we're just gonna roll straight down, and flutter into here. And then we're just gonna drop down, walk a little bit forward, shoot 3 eggs, there's a talent shot, quickly jump over here and gold feather like that. And as long as you don't walk too far in, you won't trigger his cutscene. If you do, just leave the room and come back in and try it again. It's pretty easy. I like to zoom out the camera here. Let's make this, you want to stay up on. I'm gonna jump from like this box up to this box and over this enemy like that. And then jump here, heck, enter, and hold down left when you're in the loading zone and you'll just go straight to this note. And get the notes like that. And you're gonna hold down right, and then you're gonna jump when you're at the end of the boat and do a late peck to get to that. There's just 4 notes in here, then we can leave. Now this room is a little bit tricky. You kind of want to just jump to these boxes. Get the feathers, you want to jump all the way over here to get this token, drop down, get the Jincho, jump to this box right here, jump to this feather, and then jump this box and then leave. Now this box is pretty intimidating, but it's really, it's easy if you know what you're doing. You just want to get the notes like this. And then after this note, we can basically just roll and jump through these guys and you won't ever get hit. As long as you're rolling and jumping like this, you'll be fine. We're gonna hit right C 3 times, zoom out the camera, we're gonna jump like this, go all the way over here, and then we're gonna roll, or bear punch or whatever, and then backflip up. And we're gonna do like a big jump to this note, little jump, big jump, big jump. Oops. Okay. And then a little jump. And you want to jump to this corner, and you want to jump along this wall so you don't wake up the TNT, and you want to just take that straight down and then around like that. Get these notes to switch. And you have plenty of time to go up here, make it to the jiggy. You want to keep the camera like this to reduce lag. Jump like this, just kind of just jump off, then flutter when you hear the jumbo. I'm gonna enter Talon Shot and quickly enter this pipe to overlap the cutscenes. So we're gonna go to this note, go to the center of the kitchen, go to this. I'm gonna go from here to this note, to this note, and then like this. And then if we're low on health, we can just gold feather to get this token. And then you can just jump. You want to make sure you walk all the way to the end of the pipe and then jump. Alright, now we're gonna poop this window, flutter in. Since we're low on health, we're just gonna kill this enemy right here. I kill these enemies just to be safe. This guy is fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna gold feather, and we're gonna hold the gold feather until that enemy's dead. And then we're gonna grab the 2 health that he dropped. The 3 notes. And we're gonna come over here, jump on this pipe, and then up like that, and then backflip. I don't want to have the camera zoomed in this area because it's really laggy. Jump up like that. We're almost done Rusty Bucket Bay. When I come up here, and when the camera's like this, you can just roll or peck straight right. Enter Talon Shot and jump, run to the end, jump straight left, zoom out, and just spam A, flutter, and then it's 3, 1. You want the camera also, you want the buttons to be vertical, so it's like 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. And then go to the 2, and that's where the jiggy appears. And we're gonna enter Talon Shot, zoom out the camera, get this note, drop down, peck the window, enter Talon Shot, enter here, and we can hold up left-ish. Kind of just get, you want to just get straight to this token and then go to the notes and then kind of just, you don't want to get hit by these guys though because they can soft lock the game. So if you're fast enough, they won't hit you though. I like to zoom out the camera here and then kind of center it. Like, oh, I kind of go around this guy and then I kind of just jump outwards while holding R. It centers the camera. So when the camera is centered, I get this token, don't touch the camera, drop down. I go from this corner right here, you can jump straight up left, and then you'll land on the note. And then from here, camera's like centered, and you can just hit right C a couple times, jump like this, and we can gold feather down here. And we're gonna flutter left, and then from this corner to the center. Whoops. From this corner, it's like to the center of the box. Get this jiggy. We're just gonna drop down here, you can wait for the camera to jump, and then jump again. Backflip up. We should have 96 notes at this point, and then we just need to jump out and leave. Now this room's pretty scary, but if you just kill these two enemies on the right, really easy. So all you have to do is just swim up, roll, peck, enter Talon Trot, get the note right here, and don't touch the camera, just go straight. Oops. I want to show off the camera stuff here. I'm gonna kill these guys. Alright, so if you're coming from this way, I might have to leave and come back. Alright, so if you're coming from this way, you're coming on the right side, you kill them. You want to get this note like this. I already got it. You want to get this note, you want to get this note, you want to get this note, and then you want to get this note. And then from here you want to just hit the switch. And we're just gonna enter Talon Shot, jump from this platform, and hug the left wall where we kill the enemies. And then we're safe. Dive down, and now we dive down to the left over here. There's a jiggy for us. And then we're gonna go up. And we're gonna quickly flutter towards this Jinjo away from Snacker, and we're gonna lure Snacker over here. We're gonna peck Snacker up here, we're gonna fall in the water, and when the buoy's at its lowest point, we're gonna jump up and skip the dance animation, and then roll, and then peck. And we're gonna keep swimming all the way to the end of the room. Kill him, hit the switch, enter Talon Shot, and then we're gonna want to take damage. This guy right here. We have 1 health left, which is perfect. We're gonna kill him. Take flight, hold R, press A, and then when we're high enough, we can ground pound. Hopefully, get the gold feather and then die. We're gonna do another low peck, just like Clankers. Leave the level, and then we're gonna be holding B and R and then have the camera just center behind us like this. I'm gonna show off Leaf Jump because it's not that bad. I'm gonna show the alternative way as well. So after we get this jiggy, we're just gonna enter Talon Shot, and then we're just gonna jump in the water like this direction. Up here, up here, up here, backflip, water for the note door. We're gonna enter Talon Shot, and we're gonna hug this left wall. And we're just gonna jump over the second to the last whip crack. Hopefully we can get it. Yeah, and then we're just gonna go straight right, and then like this. Now for Leaf Jump, you just wanna be over here. There's like this dark spot right here. and there's like this little line that comes out, and you can see it from the bottom right of my foot. As long as it looks kind of like this, you can backflip up and spam A, and you can get up on this leaf. You can backflip up again, hold down, enter talon shot, go left until the camera switches, and then you can go right. Alternative, that only saves 5 seconds first try. So if you want to play it safe, you can just hug this. After you get past these guys, you hug the right wall, and you go straight over here. You backflip up these leaves, and that only loses 5 seconds. So it's up to you what you want to try. But that leaf jump setup is pretty consistent. You get these feathers and hit the switch. And then we're gonna want to jump from here to the gold feather. Yeah, that we missed it, we can get it right after the cutscene. So 7 or 8 gold feathers is perfect for entering Click Clock Wood. Just gonna flutter out like this, enter talon shot, go straight to this corner, and then quick dive down. And then dive. And there's a token in the back left corner. If you want to be safe on tokens, you can grab it. It's right here. But we have more than enough on what we grab. Ideally, the optimal way is to have 18 tokens entering Click Clock Wood, and we have 20, so we basically will have 2 extras if we follow the token route. So we're gonna enter talon shot, and we're gonna jump down that. Dive. Just gonna make our way back to Click Clock Wood through the cauldron. And I'm gonna talk about lots of different gold feather and feather backups in Click Clock Wood because they're important to have, because you really need gold feathers for Click Clock Wood. We're just gonna go straight up here. You can probably hear me spamming the A button, because you can literally just spam and jump A for most of the sections in this game. Make it easier. Entered Click Clock Wood. You can just enter talon shot, do 1 big jump, and then 1 small jump straight down. Recoil and enter talon shot after opening spring. We're just gonna go straight up, and get this gold feather like this, and then get these 2 notes on the left. And enter spring. Now we're basically just jumping straight across here. We can avoid the enemy. Just gonna kind of stop like around here and just backflip up to this leaf. Backflip straight right to this leaf, and do another backflip up here, and then we can just kind of roll. Kill that guy, just like that. Now we want to get these 3 notes, and then come up here. And now we have a couple of options for these cluckers, so they come out when you get next to them like that. You can either wait like this, and then go to the next one, wait, go to the next one. You can kill them like this, or you can, I'll show you, you can jump around them like this. Obviously, if you're a beginner, you're going to want to do what's the safest option, so I suggest either waiting and then going across, or killing them like that. We're just going to continue around these alcoves like this. Now from here, you can just jump straight on the very end of this, right where this bud comes out. You can just jump straight across like this. And obviously, if you want to be safe, you can do a peck at the end to make sure you make it. You're gonna want to kill this guy, and then hit the switch. The reason we kill that enemy is because sometimes he can spawn right here and knock us down. So you want to make sure you kill him first, and then hit the switch. Just get these feathers. Get this token. And free Irie. Now we're gonna enter Talent Shot. We're gonna go to this egg, jump straight out. When you hear Jumbo, you're gonna flutter. Just land here. Get these 3 notes. Go straight to this note. Get all the notes around like this. Then we're gonna loop 5 eggs in this hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter Talent Shot, ideally after this cutscene plays. We're gonna grab this last corner note and then make our way back around, back to the entrance of the level and get all the notes around here. Wait for this guy to come out. And now we have all the notes in Spring 1, which is important. It's just a little bit safer to get all the notes in Spring 1. We come back to Spring later, and there's a trick at the end of Winter, and if we die there, we'll have all the notes, so we don't have to get all the notes again if we die in Winter, which is nice. So now we're just going to jump in here for this token, and then make our way out of Spring. Now our token counts are off for this tutorial right now because I'm redoing Click Clock Wood, but you just need to follow the token counts based on before we enter Click Clock Wood. You just need 18 before you enter Click Clock Wood, and anything more than 18 you should be definitely fine getting all the tokens that we're going to get in Click Clock Wood. As long as you have 25 entering Mumbo's Hut in Spring 2, that's all you need. We're just going to go straight across, skip the text. Just like Spring, we're gonna go straight to the leaves. We're gonna get this worm though. Backflip up, have the note, backflip up. Backflip up again. We're just gonna roll against this wall or kill him. Make our way up the left side of the tree. Just gonna wait for these guys. Jump, wait, jump. Break this. Enter Talent Shot, hold straight down. Skip this text. We're gonna kill these guys. Now you should have a lot more gold feathers than me. So at this point you'll have like 4, 5, or 6 left, ideally. You're gonna do 2 jumps straight up left, and then kind of just jump left like this into the corner, and then right, another jump, and then backflip. And we're gonna enter Talent Shot, just slide off, and we hear Jumbo, we're gonna flutter, and then ground pound, Gobi, like that. Now we're gonna zoom out the camera, jump over the gap, and peck to make sure we make it. Over here, you just ground pound this switch like that. Now if the bird is still alive like he is right now, you're going to want to be holding down left during this cutscene, and keep holding down left, and you will walk away from him and you can enter Talent Shot. You're going to want to get close to this boulder, and then peek barge it like that. We're going to come back around this way, and get a worm. You just need to get up to 5 worms for summer, and then we're gonna feed Irie at the end of summer. We're gonna come back around the left side of the tree. This guy is dead, we can just grab his health. And we're gonna go up the leaves of the tree, so you just kinda wanna be careful here. Backflip up here, flutter. Backflip straight up to this leaf. Roll to this leaf, and then roll this Chiggy. We're gonna kill this enemy to be safe here. Just like this. Backflip straight up, and then flutter to the right to get to this leaf. Get this token. We're gonna flutter this jump pad. Oops. Make sure you're jumping straight up and then fluttering to this leaf. You can enter talon trot and then jump straight up to this worm like that. Now we're gonna go along the left side of this treehouse, and we're gonna go to this corner like this and just shoot an egg. Get the jiggy like that. We're gonna come back around the left side. You can kind of just hug the wall like this to make sure you don't fall off. Now normally, in more advanced strategies, you can jump from jump from like here, all the way across the jiggy, but that's a lot more advanced and a lot more risky. So the best option is just to go around, shoot the egg, or you can also get this jiggy in fall. It also appears in fall, and the treehouse is finished in fall. But I think it's a little bit faster to shoot the egg, so that's what I'd recommend doing. So we're gonna get these 2 notes and do a short jump down here. We're gonna kind of just hold R like this to fix the camera. And make your way up the tree. And if we need gold feathers, there's a good backup gold feather right here. Gonna get these notes. Jump down to this worm. Be careful of this enemy, sometimes he can get in the way, so you might need to kill him if he's on top of the worm. So now we're just gonna walk to the end of this platform. When this guy peeks out, we're just gonna jump. Or we can just kill him like this. Now we have 5 worms and we're gonna feed Irie, just like this. I need to be a little bit careful for this next part. As long as you hold your flutter a little bit longer, you should be fine. Basically, we're just falling down from the nest and fluttering onto a leaf where the worm is. So what I like to do is just go get this feather right here. We're gonna fall down, flutter like this onto this leaf, and grab the worm. And we're gonna go to this leaf with this feather. We're gonna jump off, flutter, and make sure. So this is the lowest part of this platform. It goes up like this, it's like a ramp. You want to make sure you're jumping from the lowest part and then to the corner to get the Jinjo. Otherwise you'll take fall damage if you're not on the lowest part. Now we can leave. We're gonna go to the right to go to fall. And also we'll just grab 3 health here. There's really fast 3 health right here. We'll just grab it. If you need feathers, you can get these 2 feathers as well. Now we're just going to jump up and then jump to the right and skip Arie's text and go up this hill. Get the worm. Go straight up this hill. Get this note. We're going to zoom in the camera to reduce lag. And we're going to get these notes like this and then come this way. We're just going to kind of be careful, walk up to the left of this, enter, gold feather, get these notes like that. And we're going to walk all the way down to the low part, and we can either jump across here, across this swamp area, to Mumbo's hut, but if we're low on health, we're going to want to come the safe way, which is just go around here, get this note, and then jump down to this stump. That way we don't take any damage. So it's up to you which way you take. We're going to jump straight to this worm, and go up here, just like the one in Mumbo's hut in Bubblegloop Swamp. It's the same thing. You want to get up here, you get 4 notes, or on the right, so that's 3, 4. We're going to drop down left and then exit. Now we're going to walk all the way to the bottom of this hill, and then we're going to start jumping this way. I'm going to get this worm, and I'm going to get this extra gold feather. This is another good gold feather backup. We're just going to grab that. Go up this hill. Get the note. Jump across. You kind of want to have the camera like facing this wall and away from the water area to reduce lag. On this note, which should be either 55 or 54 depending on which way you go to Mumbo's hut. And we're going to do a quick dive down here like that. left, and then swim down here. Now, getting up to these notes is a little bit tricky. What I like to do is just, you can either backflip up, or you can just stand on this edge, do a big jump, and then peck your way up. Walk to this note, and then do a double roll, this shiggy. And I like to flutter, and then enter talent shot to do a quick dive in this water. Now we're just gonna hug this left wall and then just gonna turn around here, holding R, do a sharp turn. We're just gonna rise, jump up here, gold feather, and get these 3 notes. Jump out. Now we're gonna jump all the way over here. So there's like, you can kind of see where it comes outwards. Right here is the outwardmost point of this ground. So you kind of want to jump from here all the way across like that. And then we're gonna ground pound Gobi one more time. And skip the text. Enter talent shot, go up this hill, get a worm, jump down, and then get notes. Go up this hill, get the Jinjo. Section's really laggy. They're just gonna kind of cut across, so you want to see, like, you kind of want to jump from here across like that. You can be careful with these birds. You can either wait for them or you can just kill them like that. We jump up like this, and we're gonna go up. Now I strongly recommend killing these guys, because we're gonna jump back down here. You don't want these guys to get in your way. So we're just gonna kill this guy as well. We're gonna go over here to the hive, grab this worm, and then drop straight down and hold left, and you'll land on this note. We're gonna go down right for this worm, and down left for this note, and then we're gonna make our way around, getting all the notes in here. And the same thing as summer, we're just gonna go like this. Exit. Now we're just gonna go jump around these alcoves. So you can either do it in talent shot, or you can just kind of flutter out. It's a little bit safer. Just flutter like that. You kind of just want to walk over to this token, jump down here, and careful of this dragonfly. You just kind of want to avoid that dragonfly. And we're gonna do this acorn section. It's a little bit faster to keep an egg there. Open the window. Roll in the water. I kind of just swim past the acorn, then hold A, turn around like this, and then get the acorn like that. Now we're gonna hold down in talent shot, and you'll land like this. We're gonna hit right C a couple times, so the camera looks a little bit like this. You wanna just jump straight down onto the outermost part here. You don't wanna activate Nabnut's text, so you wanna just jump like this. And we're just gonna kinda go up here. I like to zoom out the camera. We're just gonna go on the left side and get these feathers. Stand on the shadow of the acorn, backflip and ground pound. And we're gonna come all the way over here. We're gonna stand on the edge. Just jump straight forward, a big jump to get that acorn. Now I'm gonna kill this guy to make this a little bit easier. So you don't want to slowly make your way down here, because if you do that, you can skip over a little. There's like a little spot that it'll make you automatically jump over. So you kind of just want to like jump down and then kind of grab it like that. And then we're gonna make our way in the window. Now in the loading zone, we're just going to be holding down and Z. So keep us in talent shot, we can just jump like this. Now from here, you're just going to want to jump up and peck. Be careful of the acorn because its hitbox is kind of small. Then we're going to leave the window. We're going to hold right and then jump. And kind of make the camera kind of look like this to reduce lag. And when we have one acorn left on the bottom right hand corner, we're going to hit right C a little bit like that. Fix the camera for us. Okay, now we're gonna want to kill these guys like this. Gotta be careful, sometimes they come out really fast, so you just gotta be really careful with this last one. Now we're gonna hit the switch. Notice how I jump like that? So the camera resets to where you're facing like that. That just makes the camera a little bit easier for me. Now what I want to do is, we're just gonna hold R regardless. Hold R up this thing, make sure you don't fall. And what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go around the right side like this. We should have 10 worms at this point. That's all we need, and we're done for worms now. We're gonna get all these notes. And I like to drop down to this corner. Because if you're in this little corner right here, when Eerie grows, sometimes he can like hit you during the cutscene, you'll fall down through the nest. It's like a little glitch. But if we're in this corner, that can't happen because you're too far away. So it's just a little safety strat to be in this corner like this. I'm gonna skip his text. And we're just gonna jump over here, jump to the second one like this, and we're just gonna roll off and flutter down to where we have health over here from killing the enemies. Now from this nest, we're just gonna wanna roll off and flutter, grab this Jiggy. Enter Talon Shot, kinda walk to the end of this leaf, jump out, spam A, flutter like this. And we want the camera to kinda look a little bit like this. We're gonna clip out. We're gonna enter Talon Shot. We're just gonna kind of do a short jump. And I get caught like that. And we're gonna be holding up. A little bit tricky at first. But even if you do this kind of slowly, it's a lot faster than walking out of the level. So it's like that. And we void it out. Be very careful, don't exit the level by accident because you will lose your notes. We're gonna enter Talon Shot and go straight left to Winter. And we're just gonna jump left and go up the hill. Now this part's a little bit tricky, so you have to be very careful with how you do this part. I like to kind of stand on the end of this flight pad. Kind of hold R, press A, and count 1, 2, 3, 4, hold up, press A, get this Jinjo. Now we're going to be doing 9 A, you're going to do 9 slow A presses, and we're going to be holding up at the end of that, and you'll see what I do. Because we're going to be grabbing Irie's Jiggy in flight, so you need to be holding straight up on the joystick so that you're facing straight down. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold straight up like this. Keep holding up until the text appears, just like that. You can see we're facing straight down. Skip the text again when it appears. And there's one more text after that to skip. Keep holding straight up and R. We're gonna grab this Jiggy, we're gonna go 1, 2. We're gonna beak bomb over here to the left. We're gonna kind of make our way over here. We're gonna kind of ground pound over here. Hopefully you kill that guy. Shoot an egg. Just kind of enter this door. We're gonna go around this way. Jump and peck the Jiggy. Jump up to this branch and then jump out and leave the room. We're gonna go straight right. I like to zoom out the camera. We're gonna go straight right. Get all these notes like this. On this note, we're gonna jump to the branches out like this and just spam A and flutter to this note, just like that. Now we're gonna go back down to the flight pad. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna beak bomb straight up like this. Maybe get a little higher. You kind of want to land on this Jiggy and flight like this. Now we can just fall. Flutter. I don't want to land around here. Just gonna kind of just try to avoid the snowball. Just keep pooping eggs. Somewhere around here should work. want to inch your way up a little bit. And then just jump and enter. So yeah, if it was too difficult to poop the egg, you could just jump down and peck it and then go to the flight pad and just enter from flight, like we did before. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down here. We're almost done with the notes. We only have 4 left, so we're gonna go up here. Also, something to note is if you need an extra token, because at this point, you're gonna want 25 entering Spring 2. So there's an extra token here if we need it. I'm gonna go back to this flight pad. We're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4 flaps, beak bump, spam B, and then enter talon shot on here like that. We should have 100 notes now. So if we die, we won't have to collect the notes from this point on, just the Jinjos if we die. So we're gonna walk all the way to the end of this roof like this, and we're just gonna jump down to this platform. Jump over here, kind of like roll off, flutter, hit the witch switch. It's already hit for me, but for you it won't be hit, so there's gonna be a cutscene. After the cutscene, you're just gonna want to roll off, flutter. Now we're gonna make our way to the hole in this ice over here. And we're just gonna be careful here because your air goes down twice as fast because this water is cold. But we have plenty of air, so it won't really matter for this section. So we're gonna go in here, swim up. We're gonna get a honeycomb. Same thing, you just want to stay on the edge of this one and then pack up. Then we can just leave. Now this section's a little bit, this section's really easy, but it can be devastating if you die. But basically we're just swimming to this corner and we're gonna swim straight up. Now I just want to talk about this for a little bit. So if we're swimming straight up into this corner and you should clip straight out and go through the ice. But if for some reason after like 2 or 3 seconds you're not clipping, you're gonna want to turn around all the way like this. Turn around and then try it again. Otherwise you'll get stuck and you'll die. There you go, I clipped out. But since we have 100 notes, if you die at the clip there, all you have to do is get all the Jinjos again. You don't have to get the notes again, which is really good. Now we're gonna leave winter. Just gonna go straight to spring. We're gonna go straight across. Clean up the camera. Again, same as spring one, we're just gonna backflip up, backflip to the right, and then backflip up again. This guy is still dead. Just grab his health. Now we're just gonna go straight across like this. We're gonna transform, and as long as you have 25 tokens, you can transform into the bee. I want to show something real quick actually. If you have so let's say you come in here with 24 by accident, you want to leave as Banjo. I'm gonna show you where there's a backup token right here. Just gonna fly to it for you guys. Because you can get this token right here. You get this as Banjo, and then you should have from 24 to 25, you can transform into the bee. I'm just gonna go back to the combo's house. So from here, you would leave as a bee. We're just gonna fly really high up like this, and then as soon as we're really high, we can just hold B like this. Until we're about here, we can let go of B and just lower ourselves onto this Jinjo, then jump off. Enter the hive. Gonna fall down, double tap A and hold B to go to this Jinjo. then Jiggy should spawn. And we're gonna fall down. You're gonna double tap A, it's gonna put us in this corner, you're gonna hold up. Try it again. So from falling down, you're basically just gonna fly into the corner, hold up and B. Just like this. And you should clip out. Like that. And then that's it, we can just leave just like that. Easy, easy clip. Now we're just gonna go pretty high up again, kind of like the ceiling, and then hold B, and just kind of lower yourself as you need to. Get this Jiggy, you're gonna fall almost all the way down, press A, and then lower yourself, and then B towards this note door. Alright, now we have all the Jiggies and notes and honeycombs. Now all we have to do is do Furnace Fun. And if you talk to 1 or 2 Brentildas, which I recommend doing, you should have basically the pattern known for the grunty questions. So now you're going to use the calculator mode, and you're going to hit them when it's big and it shows all the questions, hit the maximize button and it should make it small. And that's the best way to use it. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna hold A and B. Little sister's name is Tootie. So make sure that we're holding A and B to make the text go faster, not just A and B. And you can spam A and B as well to make the pictures go live faster. We're gonna go left. Most of these questions you should probably know, or you'll memorize them as you keep playing the game. Alright, so now we're gonna go to our first grunty square. So you want to make sure you have your calculator out. You put 6 answers in there, which should basically make these all right no matter what. And you're gonna type in, when you have the calculator, you're gonna get the calculator from the speedrun.com Banjo-Kazooie website. Under resources, you'll find the calculator to download if you don't have it already. And basically, you're just gonna type in, you're gonna make the calculator go into small mode, and you're gonna type in the question, like the first part of the question or certain keywords in the question, and then it will give you the answer on the calculator. So we're gonna press A. So what band? So you're just gonna type band, and it says Grunty and the Cauldron Crew on a calculator, and you're gonna click correct since it's correct. Rotating saw blades. Now be sure to skip the minigame with B. There's your show of code. Anchors. Another sound question, so we're gonna listen to it. It's inside the shaman's. Make sure that you choose shaman's skull, not shaman's head. We're gonna go to the death square. We need to get this right, otherwise, if we get this wrong, we will die. So we need to get this one right. Extra life. Again, with the grunty question. So we're gonna type in cool and hog breath. Correct. Dusty Bucket Bay. Now notice how the music's disappeared. That's a glitch that can happen with certain sound questions, so that's okay if that happens. It's normal. It's a weird glitch where the sound can disappear. Gonna go back here. Now, whenever it says which characters, you know Polar Bear Kids. There's only one question that asks for more than one character's voice. We're gonna skip this minigame. Can't get in his house. Eight turtles. We're gonna type lucky And it's loogie-filled hankies. The calculator says you're correct. Now we're gonna do furnace fun skip, so we're just gonna walk onto the square like this, and we're gonna go to the top right corner. We're gonna inch our way like this, and as soon as we have one foot on the death square and one foot on the grunty square, we're gonna press A, and we're gonna get this answer wrong, so it's 5, so we're just gonna we're gonna click 3 and get it wrong. And we should stay on the board like this instead of falling down and dying. You can either jump across or you can just walk around like this. Enter talent shot and just leave furnace fun like that. Now you want to hug this left wall and you want to jump all the way to the end of this room, and you want to jump like straight across. You want to basically make sure you don't activate this cauldron. So then from here you can just hit this note door like that. You just want to be careful you don't activate the cauldron. It's gonna go straight to grunty. Press Z. Skip the text. Reduce a little bit of lag in here. Now, we always have to grab eggs before Gruntilda, but it's your choice if you want to grab feathers. You really don't need to ever grab feathers though, especially if you have enough now, so we're not going to grab feathers, but if you feel like you want to, then you can definitely grab the feathers. It doesn't lose that much time. So you kind of want to just jump like this and peck, and get in there before the text box. I'm going to show you how to grab feathers efficiently during the fight. Grab a feather, walk up here, you want to time the ground pound like this so that she doesn't hit you. Walk up and just spam eggs like this. You want to do it early enough. And she should drop a health like that. You're going to ground pound recoil or a gold feather, jump up, shoot 3 eggs. Grab a feather here, jump up, shoot eggs. Okay. Sometimes you push her too far away and then they don't hit her. You want to go get these eggs. So you're doing this 4 times. So this is the 3rd time. You only need 4 feathers, by the way, to do the second part. So anything more than 4, and you're fine. Okay. Just be a little bit careful here. I'm gonna shoot the last egg. And there's gonna be 2 text boxes, so you're gonna skip the first text box, you're gonna ground pound recoil, and you're gonna skip the last one. You're gonna quickly go over here and just spam B. And hopefully you hit her. You're gonna turn around, wait for her to get close to you, and then you're gonna hit her again. And then you're gonna quickly turn around, and you're gonna hit her before she shoots 2 fireballs. Quickly turn around, hit her before she shoots 3. Now you're gonna lower yourself, you're gonna find this grate on the ground. Right here. You want to go to the right of the grate. And we're going to try to get the Jinjo skip. So you want to go here, you want to go to the right. And you want to kind of walk in circles so she doesn't hit you. And there's this diamond, I'm going to pause. I'm standing on like a diamond, and there's a point to the right of me. And I'm going to want to stand there and poop eggs towards the statue. And you'll see kind of where I'm standing. So right after she shoots this, I can stand here and just try to attempt this. And if you stay in the right spot, those eggs will go in. And I was a little bit too close though. And it saves a little bit of time if you get that. You want to quickly get those. Skip this text, so you can kind of hold R to... You want to walk like kind of to the center. And you can shoot the Jinjos like this. Shoot 3 eggs. You kind of want to be standing to the right, so kind of see how when you're aiming for eggs in this game, which I kind of explained with the tooth cycle, you want to just be sitting, you want to be like aiming kind of to the right because you're shooting like upright based on where he's looking. So that'll work. Just kind of to the right like this, that'll work. And now this last one is going to be yellow. When he comes over here, see how they circle around her? You want to jump and it will extend the Jinjo's hitbox. You want to jump like that. Alright. So now you can grab the health. We have full health. Plenty of health to beat her. You can either ground pound recoil, or you can gold feather. You kind of want to just walk like up like that. Skip the text. And we're almost done with the game. We just need to do Ginginator. So we're just going to shoot about like 3 eggs in this first one. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to shoot 2. Oops. We're going to go back here, shoot 2. Shoot the remainder in here. And it's easy to get bombarded. You just need to just focus and just get through it, basically. If you have full health, you should be fine. You have gold feathers if you need to, and that's basically it. That's the game. If you do the Ginginator fast enough, she doesn't hit you between the phases. I was just kind of showing off what you're supposed to do, though. So yeah, that's basically the best route I can think of for a beginner that you guys should follow. If you guys have any suggestions for like an intermediate or advanced tutorial, I might do one of those. But this should work really well for beginners. There's not a lot of things that can like go wrong with this route, especially if you talk to Tuber and Tildas that I went to. Put those answers in the calculator, you should be fine. So yeah, thank you guys.